This is Thailand's angling punishment centre, otherwise known as Bungsamran Lake, right in the heart of Bangkok. A small water but intensively stocked with big Mekong catfish, some of which have achieved at least 100 kilos. At a recorded weight of 645 pounds, the Mekong catfish is officially the biggest freshwater fish in the world. Claims of bigger arapaima from the Amazon have never been proved, and sturgeon and freshwater stingrays, though they do grow bigger, are not actually true freshwater fish. It's said that the majority of anglers visiting this place usually pack up before the end because their bodies simply can't take any more punishment. Is it a myth or is it true? We're about to find out. It's argued that pound for pound, the Mekong Giant Catfish is also the hardest fighting freshwater fish on the planet too. And on the drive over to Bungsamran, I had been warned to expect a brutal and a painful day.
So right, keep his head up, and down slack.
Yes, mate, yes.
So, good job, man. Good job. Well done, Drag. Look at that, mate. That's a fish.
It's really hard to visualise such a tranquil, picturesque monster fish setting secreted away inside a bustling city centre. But there it was, with its open-fronted air-conditioned bungalows complete with fishing platforms on legs set into the margins and hot food deliveries to your door at lunchtime. How civilised is that? If ever there was such a thing as a super bivvy, then this had to be it. Not that you get any time to relax and enjoy these creature comforts. Unless, of course, you don't bother to put a bait in the water. Without doubt, the biggest surprise for me was the fact that the Mekong cat is a vegetarian species, with a tactical approach all of its own, as Fish Thailand's Mounce explains.
Today we're fishing for the Mekong Giant Catfish. It's the biggest freshwater fish in the world and it's native to Thailand. And surprisingly, it's a non-predatory fish. It gets to those sizes of over 1,000 pounds in weight in the River Mekong around Thailand, Southeast Asia, by eating crustaceans, invertebrates, insects, phytoplanktons, weeds, algae, and it does all of that on a non-predatory diet. So here today, it makes perfect sense for us to use a non-fish bait. And actually, the bait itself is what we call ram in Thai. And it's the husks of rice ground down into a powder. And it looks and acts exactly like a breadcrumb based ground bait, which we're also used to in the UK, but it's made from rice. We mix it with water and it makes a sticky ball. That ball is then formed around similar to a method feeder or a spring coil feeder, many different names for it, and that is suspended under a float. The float isn't as a bite indicator, surprisingly enough. It's actually only used to suspend the bait at our desired depth. We're fishing in 20-25 feet of water, but we're going to suspend the bait at about 10 to 12 foot, hence we need a float at a stop knot set and given depth. This lake, Bungsamran, is a commercially stocked environment. It's got a huge stocking density of Mekong catfish and they're all competing for food. There's not so many natural foods in this lake because of the overstocking of catfish, so therefore they're very hungry for our baits, the anglers' baits. And again, this technique is so effective because it offers the biggest injection of bait into your swim. Every cast, every few minutes, a cast with a big ball of this rice ball, this ram, and it's sending bait into the water all the time, and that's the most effective method here.
Not that Bungsamran Lake is without its predators. There are still some truly enormous arapaima in the place. It's just that you can't fish for them anymore. But to compensate, non-predatory baits can also pick up Siamese giant carp here, with the lake record of over 260 pounds also being the largest carp ever caught in the world.
Thử thoát đi, Vy.
Oh, good fit. Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Ui, chỉ cái vào hàng ấy.
I actually thought this was a small fish when I first started winding in. It came in without any problems at all, but now as I got it near to the edge of the platform, as you can see it's really starting to go.
แต่ว่ามันเข้าไปข้างในคงไม่ได้มันต้องเปิดมันไม่เปิดก็คือพอเป็นผลยาเดี๋ยวมันนั่งดื่มไม่มันมีความร้อนมากมันจะไปที่ปอดใช่
It's one of those fish where you pull hard and it pulls harder.
แล้วลูกค้ามันกลับมาที่ตู้ไม่ผมจะรีบกลับมาแต่ถ้าเกิดเขาเหลือครับผมจะอธิบายให้ฟังนะถ้าเกิดเขาเหลือเราต้องให้ดูแต่ว่าผมน่าจะรับก้อนนานๆนี่ถ้าผมไปตรงนี้มัน
In answer to my own question earlier, myth or truth, absolutely no hesitation. Most definitely true.
Yeah, real. Same turn left. Yes. Yep. Up left, up left, up left, up left. You know, down.
That was a hard fight. I thought I was going to lose that under the bungalow then. I thought I'd lost it under the legs. Still returning?
Yep. Just 1 second. Oh. Actually, I probably got that.